In the grand theatre of human ambition, where the very stars were once declared a future dominion, and Earth's myriad complexities deemed merely engineering challenges, humanity has time and again reached for the impossible. Yet, for every triumphant leap into the unknown, there stands a counterpoint, a humbling, often bizarre footnote in the annals of our relentless drive. And few chapters in that history are quite as spectacularly ill-fated or as profoundly instructive as the saga of Biosphere 2. The late 20th century, a crucible of Cold War anxieties and burgeoning environmental consciousness, birthed a peculiar blend of utopian idealism and scientific pragmatism. As the spectre of nuclear winter loomed, and the fragile beauty of our home planet became increasingly apparent, humanity grappled with a startling question. Could we, if forced, recreate our world? Could we build a new Eden, perhaps on Mars, or even, ironically, here on Earth, sequestered from our own destructive tendencies? This was the ideological bedrock upon which Biosphere 2 was conceived. A shimmering, sealed glass ecosystem in the Arizona desert, it promised nothing less than a miniature, self-sustaining world, a blueprint for extraterrestrial colonization, and a dire warning for Earth. It was an audacious vision, funded by the enigmatic Texas billionaire Ed Bass and championed by the charismatic, often controversial, John P. Allen. Together, they gathered a crew of 8 biospherians, 4 men and 4 women, who, in September of 1991, stepped across a threshold, sealing themselves off from the outside world for 2 years. They entered a pristine, engineered paradise, a rainforest, a savanna, a desert, an ocean, and agricultural land, all under one geodesic roof. The promise was total self-sufficiency, a perfect closed system. The reality, however, began to reveal itself with an almost immediate chilling subtlety. The biosphere, it turned out, had other plans for its human tenants. Within months, the meticulously calibrated systems began to falter. Oxygen levels plummeted to concentrations akin to a 4,000-meter mountaintop, leading to lethargy and cognitive impairment among the crew. This wasn't a sudden dramatic collapse, but a slow, insidious depletion, initially blamed on concrete absorption, but later understood to be the ravenous respiration of the fertile soils, an unforeseen appetite for life itself. This forced the ignominious injection of external oxygen, a spectacular admission of failure that shattered the project's foundational premise of absolute independence. But oxygen was only one battle lost. Cockroaches, voracious and indifferent to human grand designs, thrived, while crucial pollinators vanished. Trees failed to produce the strong wood needed for future lumber, a poignant metaphor for a system struggling to fully mature. Internal conflict flared, a pressurized environment breeding factions and accusations, culminating in a bitter coup that saw original management ousted. The fight for survival within the sealed dome was not against nature's fury, but against nature's relentless, intricate, and ultimately uncontrollable balance. The initial fanfare surrounding Biosphere 2 eventually gave way to widespread scientific skepticism and media ridicule. The noble experiment, intended as a beacon of humanity's mastery, was largely dismissed as a billion-dollar folly, a testament to hubris. Yet, its legacy endures, far more complex than simple failure. Modern ecological research continues to pore over its data, understanding the intricate, non-linear relationships that govern our planet's life support systems. It was a profoundly expensive, high-stakes lesson in humility, revealing the irreducible complexity of Earth's ecosystems and the terrifying difficulty of replicating them. Biosphere 2 stands as a monumental, glass-domed testament to humanity's ambition and its limitations. It reminds us that even with boundless wealth and brilliant minds, the symphony of life, finely tuned over eons, cannot be simply engineered or contained. It teaches us that nature, in all its chaotic glory, is not a system to be merely understood and replicated, but a delicate, unpredictable force to be respected. The ultimate irony, perhaps, is that in attempting to build a new world, Biosphere 2 simply underscored the irreplaceable wonder of the one we already have.